Hello, everyone, and welcome to Travel Club. In No Man's Land, we are counting down the top 5 most inhospitable places where mankind is going to have to fight to survive. Let's get started. Number 1. The Danakil Desert, Ethiopia. Unrivaled by any other, the Danakil Desert, situated in the northeast Ethiopia, is without a doubt the world's most inhospitable place. Being called by many as literally hell on earth, the landscape houses some of the worst volcanoes and boiling chemical-filled lakes. It is the hottest place on earth with the highest average temperature of 34 degrees Celsius. Day temperatures in summers cross 50 degrees Celsius regularly. Being one of the lowest places on earth, it lies 125 meters below sea level in the Afar Triangle. Once here, you will feel like you are on an alien planet with volcanoes at every corner and visible lava lakes. Constant eruptions and geysers that spit poisonous gases make the landscape ever-changing. Huge amounts of sulfur and potassium salt deposits add color to the land. The desert has probably more craters than the moon itself, and the entire area is scarred with faults. Despite being in the top of the list, the courageous nomadic Afar people live here and make their living by collecting salt from the many dry lakes and selling it outside the Afar region. Number 2. The Snake Island, Brazil. The Snake Island, or the Ilha de Queimada Grande, is a Brazilian island that is probably the deadliest island in the world. This 110-acre big island has a snake density of 5 snakes per meter square. This island is home to some of the most venomous vipers in the world, specifically the golden lancet viper, whose venom is up to 5 times stronger than that of any mainland snake. Being bitten means certain death. Due to their dense population, one can find at least one golden lancet viper per square meter, meaning that once on this island, you are never more than 3 feet away from death. The island can only be visited by the Brazilian Navy, which makes annual trips for maintenance of the only lighthouse on the island. The lighthouse was operated manually until the 1920s, when its operator was killed by a snake, after which it became automatic. Going to this island would mean death, a very painful one. Number 3. The Death Valley, USA. It probably comes as no surprise that the Death Valley of California, USA is on this list. The name says it all. The Death Valley holds the world record for the highest temperature ever recorded, that is, 56.7 degrees Celsius. It was recorded in a place called Furnace Creek. The Death Valley is the point of lowest elevation in the USA, which is the reason for its high temperatures. The entire valley is surrounded by mountains which trap heat waves during the summers. The air circulation makes it quite like a convection oven that causes the hot air to continue circulating in the valley, unable to leave. Without water, one can only survive up to a maximum of 14 hours here during the peak summer season, as opposed to a survival time of 72 hours elsewhere in modern climate. Number 4. The Sinabung Volcano, Indonesia. This superiorly active volcano, situated in the northern part of the Indonesian island of Sumatra, is the boss of all volcanoes. Situated near the agricultural village Karo, the volcano, which had been dormant for 4 centuries, suddenly bursted into eruptions on August 29, 2010, throwing volcanic ash and smoke up to 5 kilometers in the air. Lava from the volcano consumed all the farmlands, forests, houses, and livelihoods of over 30,000 villagers. Deadly volcanic gases, ash, and stones surrounded the entire area. Why is this volcano a boss? Because it has been erupting ever since. Following the eruption on August 2010, there have been hundreds of eruptions, sometimes twice in a day. Many a times the villagers tried to return back to their fields and homes when they felt that the volcano had stopped erupting, only to find it explode again. The volcano is being constantly monitored, and there are websites where one can see live eruption videos and volcanic ash clouds through webcams and satellite imaging. The last eruption was on 1st November 2016, and we never know when it might just erupt again. Number 5. The Valley of Death, Kamchatka, Russia. The Valley of Death is in the Kamchatka Peninsula in Far East Russia. With no vegetation, this 2-kilometer long and 100-meter wide valley is known for killing all life that has entered it. Hundreds of dead bodies of wild animals, as small as sparrows and as big as foxes and bears, have been found here over the years. Situated at the base of Kamchatka's volcanic range, the valley is at the bottom of the Kikfinch volcano that is now dormant. The causes of death has been high concentrations of poisonous volcanic gases that come out from gas streams emerging from under the rocks like hydrogen sulfide, carbon dioxide and carbon sulfur. Any animal, bird or insect that mistakenly wanders into this valley knows it to be its last. The concentration of gases increase tremendously during winters. For obvious reasons, people are prohibited from entering this area.